Hey guys, um, sorry for the quick jump. I was trying to incorporate like some text onto the stream and it accidentally got out of the waiting room. But today we're doing something a little different, and I was reminded of this game today. I don't know why, but I played this game a few, I think like a few years ago now, and I never finished it. But it was like such a good game, and it still hasn't like gotten the recognition that I feel it deserves. So I wanted to dedicate a few streams to actually playing this game. It's honestly a really really good one, in my opinion. I think it's one of the best indie games that I've ever played, and I say that with the utmost sincerity. Like I'm not kidding around here. This game will hit you like a brick wall on a serious mental and emotional level. Like I don't think you can even comprehend. Even the description of this game is pretty crazy. And it basically is like the developer who made this. He made it all by himself. He was going through some stuff, like some real crap, like in his life. So he decided to put all this energy into making a game. So without further ado, let us begin our story with Life Tastes Like Cardboard. Enjoy. And you can tell like right away, like I'm actually controlling this guy, but like, there's no music. It's just like quiet. Here's me just goofing around. Sometimes this game, like, it's like puzzle searching, and you can't figure out what you need to do sometimes. Like, even in the beginning, it's like, what am I doing? Okay, where am I supposed to go here? I have to remember the controls too. I haven't. Okay, so X is interact, left, right, up, down, skip text. Okay. So what do I need to interact with here? Like I said, it's been a few years, so I don't remember exactly what to do here. The room, it seems familiar. Not enough time for coffee. Next bus, too late. I might have been pressing on Z and not X by mistake. My bad. Is it going to rain? Not due for another week. Yeah, I was pressing the wrong button. That was going on. That's being dumb. And you can just walk right on the street. The art style looks so crude, okay? But please just bear with me, because this game gets really crazy. I think he's supposed to go to this bus stop. Yeah. Guess I could pick my own chair here. So we're at a university. And the gloomy music comes back. How would you describe this art style? Like, definitely crude, you know? I think that's a good way to put it. Snoozing. Related Tuesday schedule is fine, I guess. 6, 7, 8 should be fine, acceptable. What are you doing? It smells like that thing, you know it? It does. Oh, I don't much like that. Come on, let me play on your PC. Nothing. Just like empty. Nothing. Okay. Anything over here? No. Just do the day-to-day, I guess. Back to the classroom. I don't know if, like, if that's the door, it looks massive. Those windows don't even look like they're okay. Where do I sit? Back corner? Or should I try to sit in the very front, like a good student? Looks like there are a few chairs. Look, there's people with glasses. I can't interact with them. Can I say hi to the professor? Love how like the people are like blobs or strange creatures, you know. I'm okay. There we go. Looks like alien language on the screen. Wait. Did these play different notes? No, it's all the same note. I just wanted to see if there was like an Easter egg there. Doing this again. I love how that bus like kind of fades away. Like nothing's even real. Alright, are we doing it again? Have the noodles tonight and frozen peas. Toast, use up the bread, and there are 6 cookies. Have those stored tomorrow. New milk. What? It's just gibberish? Gibberish? Get the mail probably or don't. Gray marks on the wall. Oh. The classroom's here this time. Anything over here? Mm-mm. Music seems to be progressing somewhere. Really should go to bed. Where's the bed? That's not the bedroom. I can't escape this. Uh-oh. Oh my god, look at this house. Wouldn't want to be late now. looks trashed. What the heck? What's this supposed to symbolize? Like, tunnel vision? And just like only two people around you? Yeah, I think each, each like each scene has like a deep meaning. My, everything looks really distorted. Oh my god, this is creeping me out. It's a bus driver. So these are like all the things that are like happening in his life. It's basically like a repeat. Like he's seeing the same things every single day. There's nothing new. What is going on over there? It just feels lifeless. The alarms. Like, I love, like, trying to interact with stuff, and it doesn't satisfy anything. Like, the game wants you to interact with stuff, but I think it's trying to make you realize, like, oh my, oh, dude, that gave me, like, chills. I think it's trying to make you realize that everything that's being interacted doesn't want to give you that satisfaction. Dude, this is like sad. Like, I feel sad. He's even walking slower. Life tastes like cardboard. It's a pretty powerful intro. This hallway's like so long. Feels like I'm never getting to the end of this hallway. cardboard cutout. Non-fiction arranged in an approximation of the Dewey Decimal System. Fiction arranged in alphabetical order by the author. A framed print of what looks to be a Monet. Potted plant. Lovely aroma. Hello, my name is Rem. I'm very good at listening. I think I stayed in there for a while. I didn't intend for that to happen. I just sort of kept being inside. You know, my vitamin D levels are pretty low, or probably pretty low. That's it. And he's just saying the same thing. Dude, I don't know. How do you skip the text again? Z. Okay. Okay, so that's it. We just leave. Okay, where are we? No. It's like he's at like a park or something. Is that, he regards you with a cool, aloof gaze. Is that Mr. Frog? Looks like Mr. Frog. You see that guy over there? I mean, yeah. He's been running for the last 4 years. That's good, I guess. No, but I mean, he's been running non-stop on that track for like 4 years. 24/7. Oh. How? I don't know. No one does, really. One day he just showed up. Something of a tourist attraction now. City council put down this nice little track for him. Sometimes people run alongside him. He doesn't mind usually. Hey, there's like a little smile. I'm Ollie, by the way. John. So we know our character's name is John. Nice to meet you. Looks like symbolism to me. What? Like it's supposed to represent you running from the harsh reality of everyday life? Maybe just a statement on nihilism in general. It's just like a dude running. Yeah, but the track seems absurdly small. I know it's the taxpayers' money being spent, but you'd think that they could at least afford to make it a reasonable size. Oh, actually, that's the natural curvature of his path. They did a bunch of tests and stuff when he showed up. Always the same radius. Doesn't matter if there's a track beneath him or not. Does he ever sleep? Not that I've seen. This game throws you some weird curveballs. I think I need to wake up now. I know it's weird, but it's no dream. We live in a strange world, man. Yeah. You want to know more about me? Well, let's see. My favorite flavor of ice cream is mint chocolate chip. Is that good enough? Okay. Does he talk? No. There was actually a TV documentary of him. The kind of one that's like, look at this weirdo run. You won't believe this bizarre condition. totally debilitating. They are seriously messed up. Scientists are baffled. Exactly. It was really awkward to watch. Someone was driving a fucking... Man, I have a swear jar. If I have to swear because of the story, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Driving an effing golf cart, because I already said it, around the track with a microphone, trying to interview the guy for like 5 minutes. Yup. Was there any more to that? No, sorry. That was weird. I meant to say that in my head. Don't sweat it. That happens to me too sometimes. It was nice to meet you too, Ollie. I'd better, go? Alright, well, I hope to see you around. Cold, distant gaze this time. Do I just go this way, or where do I go? Probably behind Ollie, I'm assuming. The music seems a little bit more joyful, at least. There we go. $0.25. That looks like a barrier. Yugi starter decks, cool. New releases is like a game store. They're all out of copies. You pick up a weekly, you put it back on a shelf. Pick up a weekly, put it back on a shelf. I love how it gives you like that inventory sound. Tubes of high fructose corn syrup, like Airheads. You pick up a weekly, you put it back. What's this? A promotional poster for the 2000 hit comedy Bruce Almighty. That's a good movie. Oh, what's this? A name badge that reads Tron. Seems familiar. What in the world? Okay. Oh my god. What is this? Air hockey. The other mallet is missing. Oh, that sucks. There's Ollie again. Oh, this is like a bowling alley. After searching, you're able to find a ball with the weight you want. The holes are too far apart. Oh, that's terrible. It's rude to distract people while they're bowling, so you don't say anything. Universal bowling machine circa 1280 and 1280, utilizing the latest in CRT technology. It's broken. That's broken too. What? Here, I'll talk to Ollie. Hey. Hi, how did you get here before me? I don't know, I just, like, walked? Oh, okay. Do you work here? No, I was checking to see if they had the other mallet for the air hockey table back here. I don't see it though. I can help look around for it if you want. Thanks, but I actually think it's missing on purpose. It's a metaphor for how things don't always work out in real life. I guess so. I'd say it's more about how memories fade into the past, and how remembering something is always an inferior version of the original experience. Wow. That hits pretty hard. You can see the air hockey table, but you can't play. A bit of a stretch, but I can see it. Dude, that's like some pessimistic stuff right there. So, what's your shoe size then? Oh yeah, that's how this works. Do you have half sizes? Sorry. Representing the harsh reality of everyday life. No, sorry. Okay. So, what do I do now? Your principles regarding bullying etiquette have not changed in the intervening moments. I guess I go down the bowling lane? Oh my. Nothing down here. I'm gonna bet it's the one on the top that I have to go up. Go down, I should say. Follow the ball. There's a gutter ball. Here we go. Look at this machine. Strange machine. Okay. So this machine eats the bowling ball, and these little people take the remnants away, apparently. Dark tunnel. Dark tunnel. Time for lunch. Oh, they're eating the bowling ball remnants. What kind of metaphor is that? Rough wool and canvas. Disposable camera. There are no more exposures left. It seems familiar. A bag. You feel mildly nauseated. They do not speak English. In fact, they do not appear to have spoken language at all. They have not responded to my arrival in any sort of meaningful way, nor have they engaged in any communication with one another. That is, besides the implicit rules of the line. Okay. I don't know what that room is, and I kind of want. I'm like one of those people that will explore every single area other than the main quest, just to see if there's anything hidden, like anything fun. Oh. I should not have eaten the powder. It now occurs to me that there may not be any more than 3 homunculi in total. Sadly, I do not have the equipment to investigate where the doors lead. They will not respond if you touch them or stand in their way. If you lift them up, they will wait patiently until you put them down. If you displace them, they simply walk to the back of the line. All the time with the terrible blank expression. My hunch is that they do not have any sort of inner life. They appear to me automatons. Oh, what did I say? The trays are ordinary stainless steel, welded onto their hands. I do not know what their hands are made of, or how they are able to eat their lunch, if that is indeed what they do. Oh. So we're talking about the creatures that are eating the bowling balls. Pretty insane. Whoa. This is a big room. Ollie's here. You're going to have to show me the shortcuts you've been using. Look, I think you might be taking this too literally. So you're just here, admiring that architecture? Oh yeah, you know, these pillars are pretty cool. Probably ancient or something. Maybe they represent the way we all bear our burdens silently. Or maybe they're just here to provide structural integrity. What if they're not load-bearing pillars? What if they're decorative? I don't know why, but that seems unlikely to me. Sorry, it's hard for me to gather my thoughts at the moment. No problem. I'll see you around, Ollie. Catch you later. Okay. Jellyfish. What's a jellyfish supposed to represent? Being stung by a jellyfish? Little stings? Hello, my name is Rem. I am very good at listening. There used to be a guy at the local Blockbuster named Tron. That's what it said on his name badge anyway. Obviously, he wasn't actually named Tron. He used to give us pirated copies of movies. Like, I remember we got to see Star Wars Episode 3 while it was still in theaters. And there was an X-Men movie that he gave us, but the CGI for the movie hadn't been finished, so the final action scenes were filled with untextured 3D models. I thought it was hilarious at the time. My parents used to get me these disposable cameras when I was a kid, to take pictures of whatever I wanted to. Usually it was stuff around the house, my room, toys. My sister and I had a lot of Pokemon toys. We would throw them up in the air and try to take a picture at just the right moment so it looked like they were flying. We wasted a lot of exposures on that. Never knew how they would turn out until you got them developed. It's funny what you think is important as a kid. I took a lot more pictures of the TV than I did of sunsets. So we have to like find his memories. Huh. What's going on here? It's winter time. The The M something art. Oh, the museum. The art museum. What does this say? Welcome to the art museum. Conspicuously absent is macaroni. Huh. Seeds by an old friend. It appears to be a massive undertaking in origami. Chinese cartoons, 11. That's a Chinese cartoon. Some guy, like, vaporizing into a rectangle. That looks pretty crazy. Reminds me of a forest. Fine meadow, kitten, and trout. Okay. Which one's the cat? The top rectangle or the bottom rectangle? I'm gonna say the cat's on the top. Disparity. Left, up, right, down. Oh, that's how you solve a Rubik's Cube, huh? Left, up, right, down. And you'll also notice at the top isn't aligned to either. It's almost perfect, but it isn't. Floating symbol of a vase. Okay. Anything over here? Sharing a family meal. Bunch of objects sitting at a dinner table. Chair. Polypropylene nylon monofilament. We should ask, what is the point of that? Is that Machu Picchu? The American Dream. Oh, acquiescence. War, Machu Picchu. Maybe that's supposed to resemble ruins. Security. And, yeah. Terrorists. I don't know. I don't want to go in there yet. I want to finish looking at all the other pieces. 119-284-8829-8912. Saliva and food dye on canvas. Well, that's pretty gross, actually. Regular Rembrandt. It's just a regular old Rembrandt. Concealed Picasso. There's a Picasso painting behind the sheet, maybe. Concealed maybe. What the world is this? Paper mache child in distress. That's pretty terrifying. Oh man, I don't like that. I'm getting out of here. Comforting burden. The artist will remain underneath this pile of blankets from opening time until closing time. 7 days a week for the entire year. The artist is like literally under that pile of blankets. Okay. Art complete. May I take your order? Jesus at McDonald's. McChristian with fries. There are real fries taped to the wall, probably stale. I would eat one. Children, women, men, assorted. Man with tumor and a turtleneck. And there's a person living in the tumor. I like this room. Oh my god, they move. This one's a child. Dude, what in the world? Just knock them all around. They're just stick figures, right? Oh my goodness. Did my camera go out on me? Oh, that's why. I didn't plug in the charger. Alright, should be turning on in a second. Fix that real quick. There we go. Why can't I see myself? And we'll go down this way. Quantum tranquility and the zen of all things. Okay. Parentheses. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers or something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, there are more than 5 layers. It's like an infinite amount of layers. This floor is especially wonky over on this side. Laughing brightly. Oh, okay. It's this room again. That's like the most realistic painting here. Whatever it is, it's good. It just says yum. Available now in our gift shop. Do you have medical insurance? You're a loser if you don't purchase any of these nifty potato chips. Not from concentrate. No Nazis. Create a masterpiece of your face with Lori's new Carbone Mysterio range. I don't know. List of fire hydrants in Burlington, Vermont. How's that a list? Is it just one? Steadfast and valiant, she died nonetheless. Nonetheless. Looks like a clock. Or maybe the white is supposed to represent like a weapon. The black is supposed to represent a person, and the red is supposed to represent blood, I guess. A child's drawing. Seems familiar, and I just took it. Veil, a single layer of human hair. All strands are perfectly parallel. Oh wow. That would be a lot of hair. Context, la mémétique, l'hommage moderne à nos jeunes. I took 3 years of French and I hardly... What the heck? America money. Lorem ipsum, my child, a trilogy of violence. Okay. It's like a movie. Dang French. Deceived by an old friend. It appears to be a massive undertaking in origami. What in the world? Slaves of the modern era. Now that's what I call art. Now that's what I call art. Now that's what I call art. Now that's what everybody says the same thing. Let me guess. That's what I call art. Yeah. Okay. Trying to cut himself away from Twitter. More orange juice. Orange juice triptych. This guy had a orange juice advertising in another room. Did I go in here already? Oh yeah, I have. Okay. I love how the music's like really jazzy right now. Model city. That city looks a lot nicer than the one we saw earlier. Model house and family. You can even see a kitchen. Okay. Uh-oh. Are we trapped? Oh no. What the heck is that? Oh my god. What is going on? Oh, what uh-oh. Okay, so we're the art piece now, huh? That's what this is saying. Oh, these people are creepy looking, man. That scared the crap out of me. I can't get out. Oh my god. Man. That was crazy. I'm like, I got goosebumps because of that. Model of number one, model of no one in particular. Man, that cuts deep. Holy cow. Stars, Totalist. What else is in this room? This is a big room. So it's a metaphor about being an art piece. Like, he's afraid of being the center of attention, or what exactly? Effortless Cactus and the Foretold Wealth of Rene Magritte. I feel like I missed something. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. I think I'm gonna play for only like one more hour or two because I'm like really tired. I did a wedding today, and I danced a lot. Like a lot of dancing. I got my heart rate up to like almost 200, I think. Had all these girls like, they were like screaming and hopping around and telling me like how good of a dancer I was, and I'm like, listen, I don't think I'm that great of a dancer. I just like, what do you call it, like freeform. I just shake, wiggle, jump, hop, skip. If you call that dancing, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there's more down here. This room is massive. It's like the hugest room. There's the obelisk thing. Alright, I guess we're going through the store. Oh, we could leave? We're supposed to go through the store, though. Well. So I am controlling, but am I supposed to hit? I'm trying to remember if I'm trying to see if I remember this correctly. So do I hit these white balls into the black ball? Oh. Hello. You're not the artist, are you? You must have wandered in too. The artist hasn't been back in years, or has it only been a few hours? It's hard to keep track of time here. Oh my. Looks like a loop. I don't think I can ever go back. Why not? I've been here for too long. It's all I know. I never should have gone on that field trip. But there's not even a wall over there anymore. It's the same. I don't remember exactly what I'm supposed to do here. The only thing that seems rather weird is this square thing. Let's see if I can pick that up. What the heck? Uh-oh. Oh no. There's that thing. Let me see if I can. A Newton's cradle. It seems familiar. An old friend has come to visit. What? What's that mean? Am I going the right way? Oh, this is the door. Okay. It's like the same stuff. Hello, my name is Rem. I'm very good at listening. I think that's supposed to be the analogy here. It's just like the same. It's the same thing. And nothing really. There's no progress here. Okay. In second grade art class, we had to draw self-portraits. Actually, it might have been watercolor. I'm not sure. For some reason, I thought it would be cool if I drew a plant in the background, but I made it so that my head blocked everything except for the leaves. So it just looked like the leaves were part of my hair. My parents had it hanging up in the dining room, and when people came over, they would all comment on the spiky hair, and I would just say, yeah, because I didn't want to correct them. Also, that was for this child's drawing. My dad got me this for my 8th birthday, I think. I used to have a collection of desktop toys, like the bird thing that swings back and forth and sips from your drink, and the thing with a bunch of pins in it, where you push it with your hand, and then you can see the outlines on the other side. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's like those little pokey, like, just makes like an imprint. I don't know what that's called. This sort of stuff you'd find in a museum gift shop. Yeah. My favorite was Levitron, I think it was called. It was this thing where you had a metal top that you spun on top of a plastic sheet, and then you had to lift the sheet up as it was spinning and move the top over a magnetic base plate. When you got it in the right position, You could drop away the plastic sheet and it would hover in the air. That's cool. I forget how it worked exactly. Something to do with gyroscopic forces balancing the torque from the magnetic plate. What is up with that face? Oh. I'm trying to think of what else I had. I had a bunch of those plastic cubes that have ball bearings in them where you have to guide them through a maze. But some of the ball bearings are different sizes, so it's like you have to do two mazes simultaneously. And those tiny plastic pinball things with the cardboard backing, where you're just trying to get all the balls to go in the plastic divot container things. I love how the dialogue feels so genuine. Oh, and I guess Rubik's Cubes kind of count as a desktop toy. I got really into speed cubing in 5th grade. Honestly, it's way less impressive than it looks, or maybe it's just the right amount of impressive. I don't know. I was always impressed by speed cubing, but maybe it's dorky and lame to most people. Anyway, it's not as difficult as you might think. It's more like playing music or executing a dance routine than solving a puzzle. You spend a few nights practicing, you can parade around showing people how smart you are. Guess I'll leave. What is this? Crazy Supercell's Dark. Yeah, I just interacted with this. It's like memories. Didn't like grunge, Nirvana, 90s music, and some other. What? Are these notes? Dressed as George Washington. Ooh, oh, just like a person. For some reason, I turned out to be a small octopus. Okay. Someone was there, very cool, had huge collection of fantasy, primarily, and science fiction books in her room. She gave me a book as some sort of gift, party favor, and I thanked her profusely. Oh, that's sweet. These are like good memories. Surface that was like an irregular sheet of egg carton foam and much smoother, more rounded edges. XXXX painted out that they were playing Fender guitars because they were they what aren't good. What? Is that how you... Dude, this handwriting's horrible. Giant green spiders at soccer game kept freaking out and trying to get away. That looks like set away. Zombie apocalypse. Man with bees over what? Cetamol? What the heck is that? Talking with Kanye Rush. Eating pickles. Burj Dubai. Looking for job. There was this thing the kids could stand behind and pretend to be president, like an exhibit at a lame museum. Oh, like a podium or... Yeah, That's probably what it was. Like a presidential podium. There was asparagus that was oddly shaped in bunches, connected almost like broccoli. Oh, that's actually kind of weird if it wasn't packaged like that. Oh yeah, what's his house? Oh, I can't go in the house. I think I had to collect these in order to go into the house. Hey, bud, did you have a wedding or something this weekend? Was surprised that you didn't work Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, I actually did, Steve. I had the wedding today, and last night was wedding prep. I think I tried to do it so that it was spared from some sort of pain. I then tried to fix the baby's teeth, and it reversed? Is that what he's trying to say? Or revised? Then it realized that I did love it after all, and the murderers hatred melted away. Very emotional. I don't even know what that means. Did that say wake up? There's only a certain amount of horribleness that people can endure. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, it says wake up. Somehow took off. What? We got our asses kicked today for sure. Really, it was that busy. Took off sleevel. What? Skull. Oh, somehow took off skull filled with mineral deposits plus spider webs. Spiders. Oh man. Who was bussing tonight? Human popcorn, elemented, disfigured people, treating their clothes as if they were... Dude, what is up with this? A huge wet sliding... I don't know. There was a very small baby that was seeking revenge on me. It was later revealed that this was because I tried to kill it when it was even smaller, the size of my thumb. It's something. It was It thought it was immortal, and was so upset that I would try to kill it. Sierra, however you spell it. Oh, that's it. That's all you had. For busing? Like, the regular busing crew wasn't there? Some guy watched an ad in which his own father killed his brothers. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I'm sure you guys made some decent money at least, so that's one thing. Did you get out before 2, though? Well, yeah, you got out before 2, because you were Brian Tiki. Some guy watched an ad in which his own father killed his brothers before driving off into a fatal vehicle collision and explosion accompanied by cheesy video effects. The son then dedicated his life to legal work to make such a thing, the advertisement, illegal. Oh my. Yeah, if we didn't make $400 today, I'd be real surprised. Watch, you only made $200. But at least we know it's getting busier. I rode a scooter the wrong direction. Something. I don't even know. These probably don't even matter. It probably doesn't matter if I read these or not. Important child fell through ice. Too cold. Never should have happened. How many more of these memories are there? Or notes? It's like a little pond. Maybe that's the lake that the child fell into. Machine implanted into stomach every day, similar to The Matrix by Mafia, could pull out a belly button, but would be replaced the next day. If you pull it out, you have to spend the next day recovering. It sounds like these are what, like, notes of what was dreamt of. Like he's writing down what he's dreaming of. Someone had to go to hospital. Situation was in crisis. Yeah, because it's like these don't make sense. So these are probably like dreams. Killed boss by throwing ice at it. Melted him lava and turned into a penguin figurine. Have you guys ever like wrote down dream notes? I have so many cool dreams, but like the most recent dream that I can think of is I was like a rapper, and I was like so good at rapping, like, and I had a whole crowd. I don't remember what I said, but I just remember it was like super dope. Yeah, and then the dream ended, and then I realized I suck at rapping. Okay, had to kill 3 golems with friends. Each had some gimmick. For red, had to scratch off gift card code and read aloud. What? Okay. Oh. We talked about a lot of things as we saw a booth with sea monkeys and axolotls we thought were cool. Someone hit head on. Collision, car crash on road, knees bent backwards. Ew. Oh, that's kind of gross. Just gotta keep looking for memories. There's the house again. Or dream notes, I should call them. The music's like really somber. He's just like walking in the rain. Axolotls, not Apteryx. I have no idea. I would say axolotls. Have you guys ever seen have you ever seen an axolotl, Steve? I think they're pretty cool. Where is this last note? I'm sure I'm like getting most of them, but there's the house again. I think there's like a really cool I think I know a really cool axolotl fact. It's like they regenerate like their limbs or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But I think that's one of the things. Here's that pond again. It's like this map is sort of like on a loop. Perhaps, dude. This handwriting is so bad, like, I can't tell for sure. I do like this music right now, though. Man, where is this last memory? Or note, I should say. These are like trees. Huh. Man. Can I interact with this window that's just sitting here? Is that a window? Yeah. Oh man. I think I remember doing this like a few years ago and it took me forever to find this last note. Just kind of have to scan the entire area until I find it. The music just repeats. Oh, there it is. Drove a table at fast speed. That would be a fun dream. Did that not unlock the house? And this music makes you want to like kind of take a nap. Come on. Oh, there's another one. This might be the last one. Yeah, that sounds like it was the last one. Hid under blanket. Cleared eyesight with liquid. Cleaned eyesight? What? That was like right underneath the house too. Okay, we're able to go inside the house. Oh. Oh man, this is trippy. Now the notes are kind of disappearing. At least we're in the house now. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to collect these still, but... You're supposed to pick up these mementos throughout the game, and it helps you, like, remember, like, cool things from your life. What's this? Is that something? It's just a stain. Oh, there's something here. That looks like something. No. Yeah, this game kind of makes you think, because apparently this is like symbolizing John, our main character's, I would imagine his home, like his childhood home. It's hard, like, I look at it as like my childhood home burned to the ground. Whoa, what's going on here? So it doesn't even exist anymore, sadly. What is all this? There's a tree. Some flowers. There's another thing I can try to get. It's a house within a house. So I have to like find more memories. What the heck? Or notes. Except they're just like all faded. Alright, so man, I'm getting tired. Like I said, another 30 minutes I'm gonna probably call it. There's another one. Let's see if this goes anywhere. What in the world? Is this like supposed to symbolize like toys? Like a room for toys? Alright, so we're back on the hunt for the blue thingies. Just kind of have to go back and forth, until we find all the blue things. Unless the door will let us in. Let me see. Oh, it did let us in. Nice. Okay. Another house within a house. Oh, wow, that's trippy. Look how small he gets. Uh-oh. Oh my. Things are getting like really slow. Ice cream? Hello, John. Would you like to try the pre-shopping complimentary ice cream cone? Of course. What shopping experience would be without one? I'm going to be late for something. What flavor would you like? Mango or apple? Let's see. I'll like mint chocolate chip, please. I checked and we do have the flavor, but you're going to be very late for the train. You're right. I'll have to come back another day. Yeah, this is like, oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dark Souls with frogs. Dude, this guy's chasing me. $125. Introduction Java code. You have to leave the shop. It's just the rules. Is this supposed to be like a nightmare of some sort? $403 dictionary. Oh, did you see that? It changed. Dictionary of footnotes. Yeah, this is like what dreams feel like. 100 compendium of pre-African rhythms. A guide to Macedonia. Tree mazes. $256 for essays of affluence. The Lord of the Rings Returnal. Returnal. Anything in here? It's just like an empty room. Small empty room. Alright, so we just keep going down here and guess we'll figure our way out. Yeah, so this game's sort of like a puzzle game. A trippy puzzle game. A toilet. Okay. He has humor, it seems. He has no humor, it seems familiar. Blackbird. Lesson plan. There is no problem. These students are hard at work. This one looks different. These students are hard at work. There's an empty desk there. Side desk, okay. Can't go through there. Lucky number 35. Number 12, number 85. What does this mean? A jar of green olives, it seems familiar. Number 116. These numbers just mean nothing. This is in fact not the bathroom. What is it? What is going on? This looks like a, oh, there's Ollie. I'm sorry, I have no time to talk, Olive. I'm late for the train and I'm going to miss my appointment. Oh, what's the appointment for? It's, the hospital. The dental ward. Ah, you're going to have a tooth pulled, right? Yes. Oh, wait. Actually, it was just a checkup, wasn't it? Yeah, now that I think about it. John, this is a dream. Oh. So you're just here in my dream? Hanging out? Well, I don't mean to snoop or anything. I just wanted to say hi, see what's going on, you know? Don't worry, it's fine. I don't know what's real anymore. Oh, you know how dream logic goes. Sometimes it takes someone else to snap you out of it. Yeah. Did your teeth start falling out? You, mentioned the dental ward. Happens to me sometimes in nightmares. Really freaks me out. Yeah, I've had a few of those nightmares where your teeth are falling out. It's supposed to represent like a ego, like a you're afraid to lose yourself in a sense. No, actually, as far as dream tropes go, I don't think I've ever gotten that one. I'm usually late for something, or I'll be trying to go somewhere and never be able to get there. Yeah, that's a classic. Had this dream the other day where I was downtown riding my bike, except I couldn't pedal, and there was a line of people behind me, and I thought they were getting angry at me because I wasn't moving, but it turned out they all just wanted to give me a high five, so I gave them all high fives, but they all had germs on their hands, so I had to go looking around for some hand sanitizer. When I got to the store, all of the Purell brand hand sanitizer was actually Purcell, like the composer. What happened after that? The smell of the hand sanitizer woke me up. Well, that's interesting. Do you ever fly around? Never. That's a shame. Sometimes the gravity is really weak. That's about as close as I get. Oh man, I fly around like all the time. Did you like high school? In general? Yeah. I don't know. I tend to remember all of the good things like hanging out with friends or slacking off in music class or running the school laptops in safe mode so we could play the Elder Scrolls Arena when the teachers weren't looking. That's pretty funny. But when I think about it, most of the day-to-day was awful. Maybe awful is too strong of a word. Dull, boring, stressful are probably better descriptions. Yeah, I think I get that. In middle school, I was a bit of a class clown, but I mellowed out in high school, and things were just boring. I hated all my subjects except for art, because our teacher didn't care what we did. Half the class just drew whatever they felt like, and the other half went to smoke weed under the bleachers. Yeah, that kind of sounds like my art teachers back in the day. Half of the class? It was a pretty small class. I was just happy that I could listen to music on my iPod Shuffle and use up the school's oil paints for free. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. So, back in high school, I actually had an iPod Touch. I treated that thing like a phone. It would connect to Wi-Fi. That's a school bell. Uh-oh. Look at how strange that is. Yeah, so I would call like my grandpa on my iPod Touch and people were like, how do you do that? Wi-Fi calling before it became actually a thing. They immediately went to class. They didn't stop at their lockers. They didn't hang around and talk to their friends. They walked in perfectly straight lines from door to door, pacing through each other without even moving their legs. That's right there, and that right there is 100% bona fide dream logic for you. And you can learn how to spot it too. I'll have to buy your instructional DVD, right? Just 5 easy payments of $9.95. Art museum. Oh no, do you mean the Art Museum? Yeah, that was the one. I hate that place. I mean, heck, some of the art there isn't so bad, but the audience it attracts. Those snobs will tell you why your impressionist tribute is flat and lifeless, and then go to stare at a Rothko piece for like an hour and write an essay on how it's a fucking transcendental experience. I don't even hate Rothko, it's just that there's this culture of elitism and criticism, so that's so bleh. Yeah. I take it you've had some bad experiences in the art world. Oh, well, there's always a few kids in your class who think they know better than everyone else. It wasn't all that bad. It helped me not take everything so seriously, you know? School. Have you ever pulled an all-nighter for a test? No, no way. I never got why people did that. I mean, for an assignment or something, I get it, but for a test the next day, I would feel like sleep deprivation would be just as bad as not studying. I've done that, and, you know, personally for me, when it comes to sleep deprivation, if I stay up all night and I stay up all day that following day after I stayed up, I'm fine for that day. But if I sleep that following day, the next day is absolute garbage. Like, I'm actually really good whenever I'm like sleep deprived like the day after I stay up. The second day, I should say. What about you? Yep, exactly one time. It was a math test in 10th grade. You cared that much in 10th grade? Well, it's kind of cause I didn't care that much. Figured I could slack off in math class and then memorize all the formulas at the last minute. I drank 2 full pots of coffee and listened to Untrue by Burial on loop. And honestly, I was feeling pretty good until I got on the bus to go to school, and it was like, oh no, I need to throw up forever. You know, that kind of caffeine nausea? Not really. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that. I mean, it's just regular nausea, but whatever. I had to go home and do the test the next day. Please don't drink that much coffee. How much is a pot of coffee? I'm not sure. 7 cups? Something like that. So you drink 14 cups of coffee. I've always been skeptical about the effects of caffeine. I think there's a huge placebo effect involved. Like that one kid you knew who always talked about getting high on sugar. Yeah, I mean, I think it's real. I just think that people give it more credit than it deserves. Okay, I can see where you're coming from. Do you know Brian Lewis Saunders? He's an artist that got a bunch of attention for doing a series of self-portraits under the influence of different drugs. I tried to do a similar thing where I drew how I felt on caffeine. It was kind of hard to make it convincing without resorting to the normal tropes you see all of the time. I ended up drawing myself underwater with goggles on, trying to swim from one side of the pool to the other in a single breath. Wake up. I think this might be the first lucid dream I've had without everything dissolving around me the minute I figure it out. Congrats. Why are you still standing around here then? Go do something cool. I would, but I think that'd speed up the dissolving. Up until now, the most I've managed to do is take a few steps and look around. If I try anything more complicated like flying or teleporting, I wake up immediately. I've heard that a good beginner's method for teleporting is to find a door and imagine that the place you want to go to is on the other side. Oh, I didn't know there were, like, real methods for this. I don't know if it's real, it's just sort of folk wisdom you see on forums and whatnot. I got into a lucid dreaming phase for about 3 months after Inception came out. I think the big breakthrough for me was setting my lock screen to a picture that said, "Are you dreaming?" So I got into the habit of doing a dream check every time I looked at my phone. Wow. That's actually really genius. I can lucid dream, and I mainly lucid dream if I oversleep. So if I think like 13 or 14 hours, that's when, and I hate to say that I slept that long, but some days, like, you have to get caught up on your sleep, and yeah, that's the result. Lucid dreams are pretty cool, because I feel like, I mean, you're in control of it. You can change the outcome of it, and you can actually create the world around you. I don't know what the science is, but it's so neat. That's cool. Come on, we're gonna be late for class, John. Alright. In here, huh? We can help with those newfangled triangles. Blackbird. It's supposed to be blackboard. Court is in session. Front desk. Poised between the orbits of Venus and Mars. Evacuation plan. It looks like a candle. Students are hard at work. Always look at the oddball. Side disc. Alright, class, now take out your orange juice. We're going to take some synchronized sips as a warm-up. Ready? Sip along to the music, everyone. Okay. This is actually really fun. I did it. That was real entertainment right there. Fantastic. Now I would like you all to copy down these notes on the history of commercial orange juice production. Psst, John, I'm right here. This orange juice, it's in a can. Like it's trying to be soda or something. I was thinking the same thing. It makes no sense. Orange juice always comes in a carton. Or a bottle. Yeah, you're right. Did you notice how when you opened the can it lacked the satisfying hiss of a carbonated beverage? There's something really off about that. Like it reminds me of that time I bought discounted root beer that was past the expiry date and it was all flat. And now we're taking this negative association as an implicit starting point for our judgment of the orange juice. I mean, it's not the orange juice's fault, it just had the misfortune of being packaged in a disingenuous way. Ollie, go stand outside. This is not the time and place for socializing. Oh, well, you heard her. I'll catch you later, John. That reminds me of like one class I had, like 8th grade. It was like geometry. Oh, what's going on? Now class. No, okay. What's happening? I'm now an octopus. Uh-oh, what's that? And he goes right, then you'll delight. Blackbird. Surprise, get Schlendel. Oh my. Stop. Ah. Back here. So these must be like the end of chapters. Hello, my name is Rem. Okay, you're just saying the same thing. He has no humor. We, didn't eat at the cafeteria at my high school. There were set areas around the outside of the school where you were supposed to eat lunch. When it rained, there were assigned classrooms in each year group that you were supposed to stay in. So we would hang out in some English class at lunch, and there were these posters on the walls, English assignments from younger kids. We would critique their spelling and grammar at lunchtime as some sort of game. There was this one poster. It was about Adam Sandler, and all the posters said, "He has no humor. I will not watch." It was almost as if they were saying, "There is no comedy of Adam Sandler's I will not watch." He has no humor. I won't watch. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Instead of what they obviously meant, which was, "He has no humor, period, I will not watch." And we didn't know what the poster was even for. Was it protesting some egregious assignment in which they had to write an essay on the film techniques they used in Jack and Jill or something? And the kid's like, "You know what? This is beneath me. I'm just going to write, he has no humor. I will not watch." It will keep the professors busy for centuries arguing over what I meant. Touche. I am used to hate olives. They're tolerable now, but I'm still not the biggest fan. I kind of don't like olives myself. One time my parents wanted to go out for dinner at the Olive Garden, and I refused because I didn't want to eat any olives, or I didn't want to go somewhere with olive into the title. I I honestly forget. I'm not sure the memory is even mine. It might have just come from my parents telling me the story again when I got older. Anyway, we still went to the Olive Garden. I didn't eat any olives. I think the only dish with olives in it was the endless salad bowl anyways, which I wouldn't have eaten. I think it was 4, 5. To be fair though, Olive Garden salads are like easy mode for kids. Iceberg lettuce, croutons, and the whole thing is like drowned in vinaigrette. But I guess red onions throw things off, and maybe banana peppers as well. Do kids like banana peppers? I was hesitant with banana peppers when I was a kid. I don't think I got into banana peppers until I was like 12 or 13. I was like, holy crap, I love banana peppers. I don't know. Childhood food aversions are weird. Yeah, it's true. Whenever I was a kid, I really didn't like raisins, onions, tomatoes. I remember this. I didn't like raisins, tomatoes, onions, olives, mushrooms. So I think those were my 5. And yeah, I don't remember if there was anything else, but yeah. I remember in particular, I did not like those. Now I actually love mushrooms now. Oh, green beans. So originally I hated green beans. And the thing is, I hated green beans that came out of a can. My uncle made green bean casserole for Thanksgiving one year, and it was so good. I'm like, wow, this is actually amazing. So it really depends on the quality of prep and how the food was cooked. That kids don't really understand right away. And I learned I think after that I learned how to appreciate foods a little bit more. Like I tried to be a little more open-minded. You get it into your head that you don't like something when it's really all about context. Okay. You are sitting on your bed. You suddenly feel nauseous and terrible. You walk over to the bathroom and promptly throw up. Cleaning supplies. You find orange cleaner, Windex, and shower power. The bottle of Windex is full, but the other 2 are nearly empty. Wash hands. You wash your hands with an antibacterial soap. They still smell kind of odd. Stare at the mirror. You stare at your face. It looks bad. Brush teeth. You brush your teeth using home brand toothpaste and the same toothbrush you have used for the past 4 years. It takes you 30 seconds. I brush my teeth like 30 seconds on each quadrant of my teeth. So about 2 minutes. Let's floss. You haven't eaten any popcorn recently. You take off your clothes and toss them onto the floor. You open the shower door. You turn on the hot water. You close the shower door. You open the shower door. You turn on the cold water. You turn down the cold water. You step into the shower. You close the shower door. Stay in shower. You stand in the shower without moving, eyes closed. Stay in shower. You never want to leave. Stay in the shower. Your fingertips are pruned and ugly. Stay in the shower. What if I never leave the shower? Alright, let's get in the shower. You turn off the hot water, you turn off the cold water, you stand for a minute, the evaporative cooling is awful, awful, awful. Yeah, I always hated that feeling. You reach for a towel, you dry yourself. You pick up the clothes off the ground and dress yourself. Your hair is now greasy and wet. Let's go in the shower again. Use the toilet. You don't need to. What, are you going to clean something? Medicine. You open the medicine cabinet. Paracetamol. What is that? Effective relief. Headache, including migraine and tension headache. Cold and flu symptoms. Muscle pain, back pain, arthritis, toothache, period pain. Do not use in conjunction with other medicines containing paracetamol. If you are breastfeeding for more than 48 hours consecutive, except on medical advice for children below age 6, if any seals in the packaging, if you have kidney, if you're currently taking any blood thinning, if this product is expired. Dosage 12 years to adult, 1 to 2 tablets every 4 to 6 hours, maximum of 8 tablets in a 24 period. Ages 6 to 12, half to 1 tablet every 4 to 6 hours, maximum of 4 tablets in a 24-hour period. Each tablet contains 500 milligrams paracetamol, potassium sorbate as a preservative, gluten and lactose free. In case of a potential overdose, contact the poison call center at blah blah blah. Seems familiar. Ibuprofen. Effective relief for headache. Okay. Oh man, what is going on with the audio right now? 3 individually wrapped Suey's throat lozenges. Throat doesn't hurt anyway. Band-Aid. You don't need one. Can I go back in the shower? I guess you could. Go back to what? Bed. You walk over to your bed. There is an eyelash in your eye. You walk over to the bathroom, try to find it in the mirror. After about 20 seconds, you find it stuck to your sclera. You gently poke your eye with your index finger. Try to lift it up. Eventually, you succeed. Walk over to your bed. Oh my. Stand up and sit down. Dance. This looks like procrastination. Stand up and sit back down. Dance. You do a sad little dance to a song playing in your head. It looks incredibly stupid. Go to the bathroom. Well, I did that already. Bite fingernails. Your right thumbnail and pinky nail are long enough to bite. You chew the keratin for a little while, and then you spit it on the floor. You hear a knock at the door. You sit very still. You sit very still for a few seconds. Your breathing is shallow and silent. There's another knock at the door, slightly louder. You remain unmoving. There is a shuffling of feet outside the door, and then silence for a minute. None of your fingernails are long enough to comfortably bite, but you chew on a nail of your left index finger anyway. The piece of fingernail cleaves in such a way that it becomes increasingly more painful as you peel it off. It bleeds after you spent 10 minutes gently twisting it in the hope that it breaks away. It's not a good idea. Go to kitchen. You stand up and walk to the kitchen. Open pantry. You open the pantry and find food because this is where you store food. Dude, what is going on? It's like you're wasting your day. Family-sized pack of chocolate chip cookies. You look at the box. Bottle of maple flavored syrup. Okay. I love how, like, he looks at all the nutritional facts. Quart of balsamic. Leave it inside the refrigerator. Why don't you just throw it away? Continue standing in the kitchen. Drink a glass of water. Pick up a glass and fill it with water from the tap. Knife. Uh-oh. Knife. Guess you don't think about the knife. Check pockets. You check the front pockets of your jeans. 5 cents. A small amount of lint. Place in trash. A thread which is attached to the corner of your right pocket. There's nothing to be done about it. Smell bottle of vanilla essence. Open the bottle and smell it. It smells like vanilla. Check spices. The only spice you have is cinnamon. Okay, cool. It smells like vanilla and cinnamon. Oh, that's nice. Knife? Nothing. What a clever recipe. Well, we're at masturbate now. You masturbated a few days ago and still don't really feel like it. That's good. Sleep, don't move, sing, don't move. You don't move at all, your gaze is unfocused. Sing. How about something else? Whistle a tone. You quietly fake whistle the tune to a song that has been intermittently stuck in your head for the past week. Roll bits of dirt and dead skin off of your arms and flick it onto the carpet. Yeah, have you ever done that? Like, you just roll. You keep... Yeah. Yeah. It's so weird. You know, in Korea, they actually, like, do that so much. Like, I don't know, they get a towel and they do it for like a solid 4 minutes, I heard. Just to get dirt and oily skin off. Ew. Grossies. Oh, nice. Dark mode. Go sit at desk. You can see where you're going. Stand up and walk over your desk. Work on something productive. Is this a joke? Chew on pen lid. Use computer. You mindlessly open tabs and close them immediately. It is now an hour later. Check phone. Thankfully it's still off. Proofread note. You look over a note you started writing a long time ago. Oh man, this note is like chilling. Or this music is like chilling. Write to-do list. Begin to write things I should probably do. Watch video clean. Draw a picture. Probably nothing. A person, a cat, a cool spiral. You start with a line that looks bad already. Save for later. Oh. You already know what would happen. Cross out calendar dates. You cross out yesterday's date, which turns out to be today's date, so you now have to wait until tomorrow to resolve the resulting cognitive dissonance. Crack joints. Fingers. Crack the joints in your fingers, first perpendicularly and parallel with their normal direction of motion. Go sit on bed. Your vision blots out when you stand up, so you wait until you can see again before walking. That's like a blood pressure thing. Read a book. You look at the titles on your bookshelf, none of them appeal to you. Close eyes. Listen. Sounds like a refrigerator. A little bit of murmuring in the background. Cool. Smell. There is a faint, infuriating smell of mildew. Ew. C. Television static and fleeting colors, impressions in red. Open your eyes. Yeah, that's basically what it does feel like when you close your eyes, like television static. Your vision has a blue tint to it. Shake hands uncontrollably while screaming, fuck. You flap your hands violently, saying fuck over and over. Go outside. Why? Open window. You pull up the roller blinds and open the window to let in some fresh air. After a minute, you close the window and pull down the blinds, having met your fresh air quota for the day. Scratch head. Scratch your head. You lie down on the bed. The pillow is now damp from your wet hair. What a catastrophe. Try to think. What if you just never got up? Try to find a comfortable position. Turn on your side. Step. You shift the covers so that your legs stick out. Turn on your back. Turn on the other side. Flip over the pillow. You turn on your front. You adjust your clothes as they've twisted up around your torso. Turn your head so that it's facing the other direction. Turn on your side. Okay, so I guess this is the option that we had to take. You lie down on the floor and your mind is very blank. Oh. I'm melting, Rem. I'm melting into the carpet. The more I do nothing, the less I deserve to do anything. So I punish myself by doing the thing I punish myself for, which is nothing, of course. It's like, how do I just do something? That's sometimes how I feel. But actually, it's so easy. That's the worst part. My friends all used to complain about getting migraines, and I always considered myself lucky that I had never had one. It reminds me of that post I saw on Twitter from the Share Zone, where it was like my brain headaches instead of migraine headaches. I really like that. Is an album I can put on at any time and it'll drain away whatever anxiety I have. I mean, I haven't really tested it in any extreme circumstances, probably because I don't want to be disappointed. But it really is like a meditation. This kind of Steve Reich minimalism, but somewhat messier. It's like drowning. It's like melting into the carpet. Okay. Oh my. Well, I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight because I want to go to bed. It's almost 4 o'clock and I wasn't planning on being up until 4 o'clock. But anyway, that is a taste of what life tastes like cardboard is like. So, until next time, guys, we will carry on with this story. It does get crazier. I don't remember exactly where I ended off. I think I was close to the end of the game, but it's definitely a trippy one. So if you didn't get a chance to watch the full stream, I'll have it up very